Hello everybody, I hope you're having a good morning and for that matter a great day. As you can see, I'm planning on playing more Vampire Survivors. Yeah, this game, it has a lot of secret characters and even more on the way, I'm pretty sure. I've looked into a lot of these secret characters and how you're supposed to unlock them, and a lot of them are very cool and a lot of them are like very cryptic. I mean, today we plan to unlock, or I plan to unlock, the Minotaur, which is unlocked on a very specific map after unlocking specifically the yellow sign, which if you have done, you'll know isn't that hard to do. I mean, it requires you to beat the game practically, but once you have successfully unlocked the yellow sign, you can do this. Pick any character and go to the dairy plant. Arcanas are encouraged because there's a very specific item that you need to pick up. If you go Mad Grove, I think it can be attracted via Mad Grove. You'll notice there's a certain item here that isn't normally here. You might have noticed it. It's in the bottom right. Cheese. Yeah. Cheese. You might ask yourself, why is there cheese? I feel like that's a pretty fair question. The cheese is unlocked by getting the yellow sign, and then once you have the yellow sign, the cheese will unlock the new character. So, now that I have more or less a way to unlock the new character, you just have to pick up the cheese, which is a pretty cool little secret. And picking up the cheese, you might have noticed, that's a lot of werewolves. Yeah. This is where I was a little bit hesitant to pick up the cheese right away, but picking up the cheese is always the right play. It spawns 7 of these suckers. And I have to dodge around them, and they have a ton of health. Like, I'm talking a metric ton of health. So, I now have to essentially dodge, 7 werewolves. Pretty concerning. I should have probably taken the Chrono Lance. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, the Chrono Lance would have helped a lot here. And then later on, I could have evolved that into the OP item, the Infinite Coroner. But yeah, no, I'm more or less, my items aren't necessarily the most productive. They both scale pretty well with Area of Effect, luckily. So, that Area of Effect item that I can pick up later on is going to be really good. I am going to want the Larinal, because I am also going for 2 Arcanas. The 30-minute Arcana, which was added in the recent update for specifically Milk Plant. If you survive 31 minutes, you get a new Arcana. And then the main character here that I'm currently playing has a unique one as well. Let's take a Spellbinder. Spellbinder's always pretty good. Sorry for the voice crack there. I don't know what the deal with that was. I wish I had a bit more of an Area of Effect attack. More of a CC one, less of a just random. Because a lot of this is more for larger crowds, not condensed crowds like this. I feel like most of the weapons that I currently have are mainly just to benefit people who have an item that kills stuff right next to them already. So, I mean, it is good to have the werewolves spawn right away, so I know I can kill them if I can survive long enough. I just have to, once again, survive long enough, which is going to be pretty hard with 7 werewolves. But yeah, this character is the Minotaur character. I forget what they start with. I think all secret characters start with a fully upgraded, unique, evolved weapon. At least that's what I'm pretty sure of. Almost picked up some of the starting items. I think I'm good and I don't want to do that, but Now that I have Spellbinder, I could either go King Bible or I could save it and go something else. I should save all the chests on the dairy plant. Just a bit of advice. Chests on the dairy plant, all of them can evolve weapons no matter what. Do I want King Bible? Since I'm going area up, probably not. I'm gonna say, yeah, no. Upgraded duplicator, why not? That just means even more projectiles, which will last longer, thanks to Spellbinder. Spellbinder is such a good evolve thing. Too bad King Bible is kind of meh. I mean, I feel like a lot of people really like King Bible. They think it's better than Garlic. At least that's my common consensus of the matter. Is that a lot of people think it's better than Garlic, even though I feel it's very much the opposite. But who knows? Some people could just be a bit off. I feel like Magic Wand here is really going to be very useful, at least for the start here. Especially if I get Waltz of Pearls, because Waltz of Pearls will definitely help me out a ton. Essentially, I'm playing the game, but with 12 werewolves trying to follow, or 7 werewolves trying to kill me. I'm gonna go Bracer here, because I think Bracer's just a good upgrade, and I have one free slot thanks to Lernal. But yeah, no. 7 massive werewolves. Just absolutely coming here to kill me, and it's like, kind of brutal. Highly unlikely that I am going to, you know, I don't know if this is gonna be as hard as I think it is, but I know that it's gonna be decently hard. If I go Infinite Coroner instead, Infinite Coroner is good for killing the, if I'm going Area of Effect, I might as well go those. Infinite Coroner is very good for killing off the, the Red Reapers at the end of the game. If I go Lornal, which I am going in this case, it's way better at getting 31 minutes, which is the big thing that I'm going for. So, and hopefully I'll get all the levels required. I know that sometimes I should probably consider taking another weapon that has a free item slot and getting Crown. Just a consideration, because I know that getting the levels on all the characters, 99, is a lot if you're not prepared for it, so. Especially if you're not killing enemies fast enough, which is the main thing that holds a lot of other runs back. I'm really just going for every item that increases the rate, or increases area, that scales with increased area specifically, because increased area for runs like these are wonderful. I want to get lightning ring up so I can evolve it with this chest here. Make it into the thundering loop. Not a single werewolf is dead, which is really surprising. Like, honestly, you'd think that a werewolf would have died by now, but no, they're all good. Perfectly healthy. I wonder what their health plans are, you know? I think I undervalue how good default Lornal is, because the, like, or Loran, or whatever the, like, flower one is. That one werewolf dead? I think that is. It dropped a red gem. Interesting. But yeah, no, default is really good because, just one of these default shields can give me a free hit, and so I can play a little bit more riskily than I normally would be able to, because I just know that I can tank a hit, always. Like, you know, and I don't have to necessarily be afraid of it just going away the second I need it, which is a big concern. I don't know why I grabbed, Bracer as a free item. I know that Bracer is kind of good, but like with the setup that I have, it's not really that useful. I guess it increases with how fast the puddles move with the upgraded Labora, because all the puddles will come faster to me, which is good. So I suppose that makes it easier, but it might also increase some hidden substats that I might not necessarily know. That's the second, third, fourth. There are now only 3 werewolves left. Here's where I get punished for not having a good wave clearing thing like Rune Tracer, because here comes the green guys. These guys are a bit more brutal. But here comes the skeleton waves as well. So those are gonna get cleared up pretty easily. And skeleton waves, I argue, getting a lot of experience from the skeletons here are the main objective of this wave. Just get as many skeletons dead as you can. I really need like Thundering Loop. Ooh, that's another werewolf dead, and they're all dead. So now I have the secret Minotaur character. That made me think I picked up something. Oh my god. I was like, did I pick up something by accident? No, I was walking through correctly. I just happened to get a level. There's Thundering Loop. That's a good upgrade to get early on. Especially before the 10-minute mark. It's gonna make this level a lot easier. I am gonna need a lot of weapons. King Bible, like I said, not very good. I could go for... What was the last thing I wanted? Did I even have a plan? Fire Wand could be pretty good. I could go for Pentagram as well, because Pentagram's always good at, like, sucking everything towards you. Ow. I just ran into a Minotaur. That was a ton of unnecessary damage. I don't know. Fire Wand's pretty good with Waltz of Pearls. And even if you don't get Waltz of Pearls, Fire Wand's just one of the better weapons in the game. I did want to get another free weapon, but if I go Pentagram, then technically getting Crown is free. So, I don't know. I honestly don't think, but also Pentagram isn't the most necessary item, so all the items moving closer to me, scaring the crap out of me. I don't want to pick any of these up yet, because the whole goal is to keep them around for as long as possible so I can eventually evolve stuff. But Thundering Loop's really good early on, so I'm glad I got Thundering Loop. Next one, I have to get a bit more passive items, which is the main thing that is holding me back, I feel. There's Crown, but there's also Pomerola. Crown's gonna help me more right now. So, a concern with Pentagram is always that Pentagram will just sort of delete all your items on the ground. So, I don't want to pick up Pentagram right when all the chests are on the ground. So I want to get most everything else fully leveled, maxed out, and then get Pentagram. But if I get offered Pentagram, I hate to break it to you guys, I'm not a very patient type in most scenarios of that. I will probably just grab Pentagram and delete every chest on the ground, and then horribly cry because I just deleted every chest on the ground. So, I'm currently looking for Pomerola, which is a pretty good one. And the other one I'm looking for is Empty Tome. Pretty good items overall. There's Pomerola. Almost died there. That was a bit of a concern. What do I want to upgrade here? Garlic. So I can get Soul Eater. start healing up faster. Like I said, these green skeletons are really the scariest part of this level. I mean, they are so bad. I'll take the death. You know, I'll be fine. Maybe I can get a bit more levels and do a little bit better. Always go for levels. Do not want any of this. Pulmarola? Sure. Get that. Once again, don't want any of this. Once again, don't really care for any of this. I would love to grab Box here. Dude, Box would have been such a clutch item. I love Box, but I kind of am looking for Pentagram, so... Honestly, I think the orange skeletons here might be a tiny bit scarier, but I honestly don't know too well on whether or not they're more scary or less scary. I do need a bit more levels here, so I might just come pick up some chests. It's such a big concern that I'm a bit underleveled, and I've already traded out one of my lives. So I'm gonna pick up some of these chests. 3 levels? Is that enough? How many evolves do I even need? Always get crown first. I'm gonna pick up another chest. An Arcana. This is really good. This could be life or death. Waltz of Pearls, which would make one of my items really good. Freezing Explosion, or I honestly think that freezing might be... Yeah, freezing... Gel of Crystal. Having freeze on the magic wand might save me here. Okay. It's fine. We'll make do. We always do. Keep going. Fine. We'll make do with what we have. I would have really liked to have upgraded magic wand here, especially with empty tome, but it's fine. Not the end of the world. You know, not gonna kill anything. We're good. A bit of a mistake. Not the largest one I've ever made, but, you know, it's cool. It's cool. We're cool. Definitely want to upgrade magic wand just so it shoots off more, since I have an entire Arcana just for it. It sucks that I didn't get that evolved, but you know, I wasn't paying attention, walked into it. Happens all the time. Might as well pick up this, and have everything else relocate on me. Increase projectile speed, sure. Get crown max. Yes, and please. That's the main thing. We now have Labrora. We're doing a bit better. We have super upgraded cape. Grab the other ring. I'm not gonna get double lance though, so that kind of sucks. Get armor. Alright, we're doing good. I kind of want to... Oh, yeah, I didn't know I didn't have silver ring. Make sure to banish gold ring, because it's not good. Honestly, probably shouldn't have even picked it up. Should have discarded it, but... Gold ring's just kind of bad. I do need the other cape fully leveled, though, so I'm gonna get a bit extra in curse department than norm. We're both one level off of two of the upgrades that I really need right now, but it's fine. It's fine. We're doing good. We're doing good. One little slip up isn't gonna screw over our entire run. It's okay. I'm mainly just saying that for my own sake, because I'm like, it really sucks. Okay, there's garlic. Pick that up. Now I have Soul Eater. Soul Eater, one of my favorite weapons in the entire game. It would increase might on this character. I really like playing this character, so I'm gonna say that's pretty good. Still looking for pentagram. And or yeah, no, just pentagram. I should honestly just pick up some of these chests for levels, because overall we're doing okay, but we need a bit extra, you know. Duplicator, an extra projectile base kit, I'm pretty sure. I don't think that affects this run. It only affects future runs. And increased growth, pretty good as well. Growth is one of those things that we're like, you really want a ton of. Where is the merchant? I'll go and buy an extra gold egg, since I'm gonna have such a long run anyway. Might as well. Where is that? They're up here. Okay. There's Poseidon. I think I've picked up several luck upgrades. One. Okay. So I have a 40% chance for it not to delete everything on base kit, which is, I'd argue, a decent amount. It's not nearly as high as I'd like it to be. You know, a lot of the base kit luck, I walked past him, didn't I? I mean, I'm doing pretty good. This run's going awfully well. Everything here has so much HP. It's kind of like Gold Fever's not gonna do that much. No offense to Gold Fever. I've had some sick Gold Fever runs in my past. Most of them with OP items, but there he is. I'm like, where is this guy? Oh, it's because I don't have. I'll just pick up one gold egg. That's good enough for me. And I'm like, why can I pick up an extra item? Oh, it's because I don't have pentagram yet. I'm still waiting on that. I want to get the cape start to level up so I can eventually upgrade the Larnell, which strangely is like the only item that requires all of them, right? Like to be fully leveled. I guess because they're so overpowered, you know, reducing all damage to 10 even on insta-kill attacks are like, that's fair. You know, that is kind of hard. That's kind of a really overpowered thing. So I totally get it if that's a bit stronger. Armor, I'd say is a bit better than wings because I don't really have to run around at all. Wait, I could have honestly discarded wings. I don't really need a lot of the movement speed right now, especially right now. Later on, maybe, but right now, I'm not really looking for movement speed. I'm really just looking for a few things here and there. Just try to KO as many things as I can here. Just so all the chests are in one place for later. For when I get pentagram. This is another swarm thing, but I don't think, yeah, these guys got a little bit more. There's pentagram. And it didn't delete everything. First time for that. Like, it's not actually my first time, but it's so often that it just wipes everything on the screen, just killing it. I need to make sure to banish the gold ring so I'm not forced to level that one up. I don't know if those allow you to level them up if every other thing is leveled. I assume it does because it's, you know, required to get a weapon evolve, but I mean, so does Skull-O-Matic, but I guess Skull-O-Matic doesn't require a high level. Oh, I don't know. It's one of those things that I don't know what too well exactly, so just level up Pentagram as much as I can while I still can, because getting a high level Pentagram late game, good, but like you want to do it as soon as you possibly can, because it will delete all my chests on the ground, and that is brutal. Can I get another level for it so I can force it to go off again? Thank you. I mean, I love it when it gives me a chance. Currently it's 65% chance that it doesn't delete everything, which is, I like those odds. Those are pretty reasonable odds, but you know, 65 is still not great. I did risk it all in like 2 seconds. I'm gonna actually be risking it all. Like now. If I actually got the levels. Haha. Funny you. Thinking I actually get the levels. I should have taken that. Instead of getting a tracked orb, I should have totally focused on banishing gold ring. Because I will just get passive gold ring levels from chests if I don't. I'll just pick up this chest, honestly. Just pick it up. If I got a gold ring level right then and there, it would just be perfect. Just the greatest amount of irony. Just like, screw you, you know? We were listening. We know what you did. Pomerola. You know, with enough Pomerola, you can technically become invincible, so might as well. And that was a delete everything. Luckily, I was not near my chest, but that could have been bad. What's the odds of level 5? I think level 6 is 100% if you have 40% luck that it won't delete stuff, but I've been wrong before. 6 is not it, it's 7. Oh, all the skeletons are now swarming me. Great. Everything will be brought to me here in a moment. I'm gonna spend this on banishing gold. Just don't want any more gold showing up. I'm sorry, gold is a bit too dangerous. There we go. Now it's 100%. So every 2 minutes I have a fully built-in pentagram. Not the end of the world. And there's maxed out pentagram, so now I can actually go evolve it. I'd argue pentagram's one of those things where, you know, if you're going for levels, you get pentagram. Like, it's so good. Especially with crown as its sub thing, it's so good. So now the goal is to upgrade both capes. Get both of them to level 9. Which might be a bit easier with this. I mean, I don't have to do it right away. It's not a concern of like levels or anything, which normally it is. In this case, it's just a concern because the whole goal is, you know, get them to as high as level as I can. Technically, I only need one chest, so I should probably be picking up the rest of these just so I get some levels and don't have to spend them on these, and instead spend them more effectively. I was hoping that I'd get my last Arcana. I'll make sure to leave a secondary chest just in case I get an Arcana from it, because, you know, getting Arcana from it, there. Never mind. I don't have to do any of that. Waltz of Pearls with my crappy thing. Sure. Waltz of Pearls. Why not? Technically, I can pick this up now. Level 80. Goal is 99. And to survive to minute 31. I don't have reduced cooldown, so pentagram's a bit sad. A bit more sad than normal. I don't remember the... I should try to remember what the evolved names of things like pentagram are. Because I don't think this tells me, but... Yeah, I missed... the only things that I missed were magic wand. Feels bad. Otherwise, this is a great run. Unlocked a secret character. Yeah, just unlocked a secret character so far, but have plans to unlock 2 Arcana, so. This phase is really good for level grinding. I don't know if Curse is better or worse for trying to get levels, because I know that Curse can be worse, technically. There's level 8. Oh yeah, I got Waltz of Pearls, so my things now bounce. I totally forgot about that immediately after getting it. Wait, did I not? Did I banish the wrong item? Or not banished? Can you only have? Can you only have a certain amount of passive items? Because I don't see a lot of the passive items that I had before that I could have sworn I had. Like, I don't see Candelabrador. A lot of the things that I knew I had still there, but like, that's weird. I could have sworn you kept them. Maybe there is a max of items, and I just hit it. I wouldn't know, because I've never tested that, but maybe the max is 12. I mean, it would make sense. There's right max and left max. Okay. Dude, I have armor and Pomerola. But yeah, no, I could have sworn I picked up Candelabrador. I mean, none of my other items seem to be gone. What's my area effect at? Yeah, no, I swear it would be higher if I had Candelabrador. Maybe, yeah, I think there is a thing that I just never noticed before. There's a cap of 12. You can only have a total of 6 extra passives. So I really should have banished Wings, because I'm pretty sure Wings took over Candelabrador. Huh. Sad. Not the end of the world, though. I think I'm definitely going to hit my level thing, and I might be able to survive the Reapers. I don't know. It's one of those. I'm at the point where it's like, I could also not. Because the Reapers are very vicious. I know that they're a little bit stronger than most. Oh, I deal damage when I take damage. Oh. Dude, Crimson Cloak is such a strong weapon. One of the 2 strongest in the game. Right there. I don't want to have enough damage that I kill white, or kill both red deaths and then summon white death. That's my main concern. So far, we're doing pretty good on levels. I think I'm definitely gonna hit, that 99 required for the Arcana, and I'm gonna hit. Got the secret character, and I'm going to even, on top of that all, I'm also going to get another Arcana, because I got Crimson Cloak. I'm pretty sure that there's no way for a Red Reaper to kill me that fast. But I've been proven wrong in the past. I don't think I have any revives. Yeah, no, I have no revives. So if it kills me, I die, you know. It's not the end of the world. What's my regen at? 2.2 every second. And I do have a freeze, so I might be fine. The main concern that I had for a second there while I was thinking was technically a Red Reaper could probably attack me more times per second than I can heal, since I can only take, or I'll take 10 damage a second, right? Assuming that it attacks every time I heal. But I do have a freeze, so it's not the end of the world. And I do have Soul Collector, so that may or may not help. I don't know. I might be able to pull out this run. Honestly, I might kill one of them because Labrora with infinite duration, projectile speed, and increased area, and a bit of cooldown reduction just makes it become this like mass in the center of wherever I'm standing. And it just follows me. I don't play with Labrora that much. I should play with it more often. It's really good. Dude, I had like 20,000 gold at the start of this, and I'm still gonna have 20,000 gold. I even spent 10,000 on buying a gold egg on this character. That's just crazy to me. Gold's so easy to get. Late game. Early game's horrible. Like, grinding out gold at the start of the game is bad. I think people forget whenever they play this game. I think they forget how bad the early game of this game is. Like, it's pretty bad. You have to seriously sit down and just grind out some gold. I think the main thing that's so punishing about not having a maxed out wand is that I'm pretty sure the evolved wand gets a bit of pierce. Yeah, I'm way over my level requirement. I should just get pentagram a lot more. It's such a good weapon, and I don't think people value it as high. I mean, people think that default pentagram's really bad. And it is, but it's not as bad as people think it is. At least that's my opinion. A tractor with this combo is actually pretty good, because a tractor will literally pull in everything on the edge. I am getting hit a bit. Not actually like... Okay, they're now hitting my HP pool. I'm so concerned. And... any second now. And goodbye. I'm watching them all try to do it again. This time I don't... I mean, there's literally nothing I can do. They're gonna hit me a bunch. I could try to find a thing to rest up against, so the Reaper might have a bit more of a hard time coming to hit me. Like here. No, the enemies can walk through that. Can I freeze you at all? I need to find something quickly that you can't get through. Because otherwise you will kill me. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna die. Okay, I don't get that Arcana for the 31 minutes. That's sad, but I got one of them. Tragic Princess. Pretty cool. Don't know what it does. And I unlocked another secret character, the Minotaur, who starts with the red whip, which is one of my favorite union weapons. And especially since I can union it again. Gain might, projectile speed, duration, area, cooldown, or no, might, projectile speed, duration, area, and cooldown change every minute. Is that good? Is that bad? I assume that there's just a stat total that it like goes up and down and fluctuates, but that could be really good. It sounds like a really fun character. Let's just go on like Dairy Plane again. And what's the Tragic Princess do? The cooldown on the listed items and weapons, when moving, it reduces the cooldown of Soul Eater, Labora, Thundering Loop whenever I'm moving. Not a bad one at all. I think that's actually pretty good. Okay, get slashed here. It seems like, yeah, no, the stats just seem decently spread across everything, and I assume will just change every couple of seconds. Such a cool... I like the Minotaur. I honestly think the Minotaur is good. Now, do I think you should get the whip? Wait, you can now have 3 whips on the Minotaur. That's a bit funny. You can't evolve the second whip though. So it's not that good. Wait, could you technically evolve the second whip after you've evolved the first whip? Like you turn the first whip into the union weapon. Could you technically do a triple whip build? I'm gonna test that out later. But can I please skip? Thank you. But yeah, no. I like the Minotaur. I'm gonna do a run on the Minotaur later. And try to do the 3 whip run. Where you get like all 3 whips. And then combine 2 of them. And then try to evolve the secondary one. That just sounds fun. And then I might get like Soul Eater or something. And just do a maximum heal build. That just sounds very cool. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, you know what to do. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next episode where I might unlock new characters and or do that Minotaur whip thing that I was talking about. That just sounds really fun. So I'll see you guys later and goodbye!